Alright, hey guys, welcome to day 7 of coding. Today we're going to be doing a giant book problem on HackerRank. And we're going to implement the page count function. So the way that this function works is we're going to be given a page we want to get to. The number of pages in a book and the page we want to get to, and we have to find out the minimum number of pages you can flip by standing at the front or the back of the book. So the first page, we'll start at page 1, which is always by itself, and then we'll end at page, for example, page 6, which is also always by itself. And we want to find out how many we want, right? So basically, we want to find out. So we start at page. So we're given n. N is what? N is okay. So number of pages, and then p is page we want to get to. Okay. So we'll start up and say, so the number of pages in a book is we either want to start at the start or the end. That's what we want to figure out first. So we'll say, so if p is larger than n divided by 2, p is larger than that, we'll start at the end. So we'll say start equals n, else start equals 1. Okay. Sorry, page n or page 1. And then we start at this page and we say, and then we'll go, so while, we'll go in a while loop, or we need a count variable. So we'll go count equals 0. Right? And so we'll go here and we'll say while we want to get to p, so while, let's call it page actually. While page is not equal to p, or page is not equal to p plus 1. I think I need to do, I think I'm gonna have to put this above this. So, okay, well, we'll finish this. So while page is not equal to p, or page is not equal to p plus 1, it's either p1 or p minus 1. So if I start at 1 and I add 2, it's minus. If I start at 6 and I minus 2, it's 4 plus 1. So the while loop changes based on it. So we'll go here, page equals n. While page is not equal to page, if it's bigger, if I'm 6, minus 2 is 4 plus 1. While it's not that, page equals page minus 2, count plus equals 1, and then the same way the other way, page equals 1, while page is not equal to p, or page is not equal to p minus 1, page plus 2, count plus equals 1, return count. So this should be the minimum number, because we're either going to start at the top, and if we start at the top, then we're going to start at n, and we'll say, okay, you know, for example, for this one, right? Yeah, count is 0. We're starting at the top of the book. This P is bigger than that. I think we just run the code and we see what happens. I think this works first try. So time limit exceeded. So let's look at where we're getting stuck. While page is not equal to P, so if P is bigger than N divided by 2, so page equals N, that's the page we're starting at, and my page is not equal to P or P plus 1, page minus 2, so we're at 6, right, we start at 6, we minus 3 get 4, or plus 1, 5, and we minus 2, or no, it's well page or page plus 1. Must be this. And then I think we should get the right answer here. So we actually broke it again. Cool. Nice. Cold. Runtime error. Okay, cool. So let's figure out what we're doing here. So page is bigger than N. So we'll say for example we'll do 6 2, okay? So page is bigger than N divided by 2, which is not. N divided by 2 is 3, so we're gonna start at the start. So page equals 1. So while page is not equal to P, or page minus 1 is not equal to P, okay? So page is equal, or page minus 1 is not equal to P, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do page equals page plus 2. Or, yeah. So if we have page is 1 right now, so 1 is not equal to 2, or 1 minus 1, 0 is not equal to 2, so we'll plus 2, and then we'll count plus 1, and then if it's equal to, then we'll return it. So this should 100% work for the first one, but it's not. Yeah, we didn't have a runtime limit, so that's cool. We had, let's check this one, right? If we start at 6, we want to get to 4, right? 6 or 7, well, page is not equal to, so page is N, well, 6 is not equal to 5, or 7 is not equal to 5, page equals page minus 2, count plus equals 1, and then while page is not, and so this is 5 is not equal to 5, but 5 is equal to 5. Oh, and statements, that's a little dumb thing to an and statement, because then it won't catch. And there you go, we got a right answer here, and this one, expected output should be 0, and our output is 1. So let's look at that, 5 and 4. So 5 divided by, 5 double dash 2 is 2, and 4 is over 2. So it should start at 5. So we go here, page equals N. And then it's while page equals N. No, wait a minute. If we're starting at page 5, then we want it to be, we don't want it to be 5 and 6, we want it to be 4 and 5. What if starting at page 6, we want it to be to minus 2? Okay, so this is a little bit of a problem. I'm understanding. This is a very easy problem, but it's just understanding now how I have to go through it. The two if statements aren't optimal. So if we start at 1, so else if we start at 1, right, this is fine because we're starting at 1 no matter what. It's not changing. This is always going to work. This one, however, we have to see if so if p is bigger than n and so if p is bigger than n, we'll set page equal to 1 by default, right? If p is bigger than n, and then we want to do, I want to reuse code. How do I make this so I can reuse code? So I'm going to make it so if p mod 2 is not 0, then it goes minus instead. Because 6 is on the same page, so 6, then we'll test 4 and 5. And 5, you test, 4 and 5, or that. So this one's else. So we'll do L if p is less than n divided by 2, or p, or like, what, you want to show a trigger? This should work. That did work. Check out the test cases. We got a bunch of test cases wrong. W. I don't know how many hackers I have. Let's test it out. So, we wanted to get to page 7,000. We have 7,000 pages. 73,000 pages. Okay. So we'll just take a note of this one. Keep it there, just so I can view it. So maybe this is okay. So if p is bigger than n divided by 2, if it's wait, no, I think this is the problem. It's halfway. No, it's not halfway though. What am I saying? 7 out of 27 test cases failed. Look at it, right? So if p is bigger than n divided by 2, page is going to be equal to the big one, right? So definitely here, page is equal to 73,000. So page is equal to 73,000. If page mod 2 is not equal to 0, so 73,000 ends with the 1, so it's mod 0. So It's not while 0, so trigger is equal to 1, so it's not doing the plus thing, it's going to equal the minus thing. And to do while page is not equal to p, it's, so basically, I tried to optimize my code, and by doing so, I did a very, very, very dumb thing. So I'm going to remove all the stuff I did, because it made no sense, to be honest. Else, we'll go here. So in this situation, then we'll do if page mod 2 not equal to 0 equals 0, then we'll do this stuff. Else boom, and this will run it to make sure it works same functionality, and it will submit it, and we get every test case right. That was just a little chill out. 1 in 13. No way 1 in 13 are gonna run out of time. No, never mind, we got it. Yeah, the only thing that happened is when I tried to optimize the code and I tried to make it 2 while loops, I still had +2 here when I had to be -2. Yeah, so to be honest, I could optimize the code. Well, I could make it smaller by just putting a variable to replace page 1 and then putting that in the if statements and then having the while stuff under. Yeah. Same thing, I could make it just 1 while loop by having like a 6-line if statement to change this variable here, and nah, never mind, to be honest. Well, yeah, actually, and this variable here, because I could just do plus -2. But yeah, that's basically, I forgot what this is called, the drawing book, and hope you guys enjoyed.